Most Americans don't realize the exact moment their financial life changes. It's rarely the day you get a raise. Not when you land a new job. Not even when you finally pay off a big debt. No. For many people, that moment happens when you finally get honest with yourself. This is the story of Daniel, a 32-year-old warehouse worker from Ohio, who thought being broke was just a normal part of American life, until one uncomfortable truth hit him harder than any bill ever could. Daniel wasn't irresponsible. He worked full-time, paid rent on time, helped his mom with groceries. But every month felt the same. Paycheck comes in, bills swallow it whole, groceries eat the rest. And just like that, he's back to zero. He lived what he called the almost life. Almost saved money, almost invested, almost got ahead, but almost never actually happened. One night, after being declined for a small credit card increase, he didn't get angry. He just sat there, on the edge of his bed, and whispered to himself, "Why do I keep ending up here?" The next morning, Daniel did something he had never done before. He opened his bank statements. And right there, the truth hit him. It wasn't rent, it wasn't gas, it wasn't groceries. It was the small things, the harmless things. $11 for late-night Uber Eats, $6.99 for Spotify, $14.99 for Netflix, $120 in random Amazon orders. When he added it up, over $480 a month. Gone. He realized something painful. I wasn't broke, I was just unconscious. Daniel didn't try to fix everything overnight. He didn't buy a finance course or start trading crypto. He started with what he called the 1% shift. Every week, just make life 1% better. Week 1, canceled useless subscriptions. Week 2, packed lunch twice. Week 3, saved $20 no matter what. Week 4, listened to one podcast about investing. Week 5, opened a Roth IRA with $50. Tiny steps, nothing dramatic. But over time, those steps became a staircase. In 3 months, he saved more money than in the last 3 years. Then came the real transformation, not in his wallet, but in his mindset. Daniel stopped seeing money as something that controlled him and started seeing it as a tool. A tool to build a future, a tool to protect his family, a tool to buy freedom, not things. He told himself every morning, small steps, big life. A year later, Daniel wasn't rich, but he was unrecognizable. A $3,200 emergency fund, 0 credit card debt, automatic investments running every month, and a weekend side hustle editing videos from home. For the first time, he didn't wake up in panic. He woke up with peace, because the moment that changed his life wasn't luck. Wasn't a windfall, wasn't a miracle. It was a moment of honesty, followed by small, consistent action. And maybe this story isn't really about Daniel, maybe it's about you. Because somewhere in your life, there's a small decision waiting to be made. Something simple, something doable. Something that won't change everything overnight, but will change everything over time. Your financial life doesn't change in one big moment. It changes in hundreds of small ones, starting with the moment you decide to get honest. So when will your moment be?